students, I am back with another very important topic from class 11th chemistry, chapter 1, some basic concepts of chemistry. The topic which we are going to discuss today is mole concept. Many students find this topic very tough. So we shall discuss all the formulas, all the definitions and all the questions regarding this topic. So stay tuned with the entire video. Let's start by understanding the definition of mole. So what is mole? Mole is nothing but a counting unit in chemistry. So just like we have various counting units in our daily life, mole is a counting unit of chemistry. So if you go to buy some bananas in a grocery shop, then you will say that please give me 1 dozen of bananas. So 1 dozen represents 12 items. This can be anything like 12 bananas, 12 apples, 12 anything. Similarly, 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 items. So 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 is also called Avogadro's constant, and it is represented by the symbol Na. And this is the value of mole. So mole is nothing but a number. It is a counting unit. 1 mole is the amount of any substance that contains Avogadro's number particles, atoms, molecules, ions, etc. So for example, 1 mole of hydrogen atoms means 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 hydrogen atoms. Similarly, 1 mole of bananas means 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 bananas. So 1 mole is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 of any substance, anything. Avogadro's number is exactly equal to the number of atoms in 12 gram of carbon 12. So the number of atoms in 12 grams of carbon 12 is the basis for defining mole. And 1 mole is equals to the total number of atoms that are present in 12 grams of carbon 12 atom. So basically 1 mole of carbon atoms is equals to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 carbon atoms. Now let's see how we define mole in terms of mass. So as we know that mass of one atom of carbon is 12 AMU. This can be calculated by using some instruments like mass spectrograph. So by using all these instruments, we calculated the mass of one atom of carbon as 12 AMU. Now what is this AMU? AMU is atomic mass unit. 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 the mass of an atom of carbon 12. So basically whatever is the mass of carbon 12 atom, then we will do 1/12 of that, and that will be equal to 1 AMU. Now when we calculated all these things, we got 1 AMU equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 24 gram. Now this means that mass of 1 mole of carbon will be equal to this mass of 1 atom of carbon into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, because in 1 mole there are 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. So we are just applying unitary method in this question. So mass of 1 mole of carbon will be equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 into 12 AMU. Now 1 AMU is equals to 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 24. So therefore, putting this value of 1 AMU in this equation, we will get that mass of 1 mole of carbon is equals to Avogadro's number into 12 into 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 24. And this value we will be getting in gram. So in this way we have calculated the mass of 1 mole of carbon in grams. And when we solve this equation and when we cut all these things and find the final solution, we will get that mass of 1 mole atom of carbon is equals to 12 grams. Now this 12 grams is also called the molar mass or gram atomic mass. Now let's discuss molar mass. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams is called molar mass. So molar mass is nothing but the atomic mass in grams. For example, the atomic mass of oxygen is 16 AMU. So it's for writing its molar mass, it will be same as the atomic mass, but instead of AMU, we will write grams. So molar mass of oxygen is equals to 16 grams. In this way, molar mass is atomic mass of that element in grams. Now, there is an important formula important relation between the number of moles and mass. That is, number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. Now, using this formula, let's find out the solution to few numericals. So let's start with the first question based on mole concept. The question says that find the number of moles present in 28 grams of nitrogen atoms. To solve this question, we will just apply that formula, that number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. So for that, first we will have to find out the molar mass of nitrogen. So as you know that molar mass is nothing but atomic mass in grams. So first we have to find the atomic mass of nitrogen. So atomic mass of nitrogen is equals to 14 AMU. Now for molar mass, that will be equal to, molar mass will be equal to 14 grams. Now we are given that we have to find the number of moles in 28 grams. So the given mass is 28. Therefore, number of moles is equals to given mass, that is 28 gram, upon molar mass, that is 14 gram. So gram will get cancelled, 28 this will get cancelled. So number of moles is equals to 2. Therefore, in 28 grams of nitrogen, there are 2 moles. Now we have another question. This time the question says that find the number of atoms of carbon present in 24 grams of carbon. So this time we don't have to find the number of moles, but we have to find the number of atoms. So for doing that, first we will have to find the number of moles only. So for that we will apply the same formula, that is number of moles is equals to given mass. Number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. So as you know that the molar mass of carbon is equals to 12 gram. We have already seen that in the previous sections. So number of moles will be equal to given mass, that is 24, upon molar mass, that is 12. So again we are having 2 moles. Now we have to find the number of atoms present in 2 moles of carbon. So this time we just have to find the number of atoms, and we have already calculated the number of moles. So as you know that in 1 mole there will be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. That is Avogadro's number. So in 2 moles there will be 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. Simple unitary method. So we just have to find the product of this, and we will find that in 2 moles there are 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms of carbon. So this is a solution of our question. Now let's solve a question of different type. This time we have to find the mass of 2 moles of nitrogen molecule. So till now we were only practicing questions based on atoms. But now we are given a question in which we have to find the mass of molecule. So let's see how we will do that. So first of all, we will have to calculate the mass of nitrogen molecule. So for that, we know that nitrogen molecule is equals to 2 into mass of nitrogen atom. Because in nitrogen molecule, there are 2 atoms of nitrogen. This means that the mass of nitrogen molecule will be equal to 2 into mass of nitrogen atom. Now we know that what is the mass of nitrogen atom. We know that that is 14. So mass of nitrogen molecule will become 2 into 40. That is 28 AMU. This is known as, the mass of molecule is known as molecular mass. So for atoms it is called atomic mass, for molecules it is called molecular mass. And to convert this molecular mass into molar mass, we just have to replace this AMU by grams. So therefore, molar mass of nitrogen molecule will be equal to 28 grams. Now we have to find the mass of 2 moles of nitrogen molecules. So for that we will apply that same formula. That is, number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. Now this time we know that how many moles are there. We are given that there are 2 moles. So number of moles, we will replace it by 2. And we have to find the given mass. So let's say that it is X. And molar mass will be equal to 28 grams. So therefore, this given mass, this X, will become 2 into 28. That is 56 gram. So the mass of 2 moles of nitrogen molecules will be 56 grams. Now here we have another very different type of question. The question says that find the mass of hydrogen atoms present in 32 gram of methane, that is CH4. So now we don't have to find the mass of entire methane, we only have to find the mass of hydrogen atoms in this methane. So for that, the first step will be to find the number of moles in methane. So number of moles of CH4 will be equal to given mass upon molar mass. Given mass 32, molar mass of methane. So first you will have to calculate the molar mass of methane. So here molar mass. Now you know that molar mass of carbon is 12 and for hydrogen, for 1 atom of hydrogen, it is 1. So therefore for methane will be 12 plus, as there are 4 atoms of hydrogen, so 4 into 1, that is the molar mass of methane will become 16 gram. So therefore here we will put 16 gram. Now this will get cut, so we will get that there are 2 moles of methane. 2 moles of methane. Now this was not the question. In the question you have to find the mass of hydrogen atoms. So you know that in one molecule of methane there are 4 hydrogen atoms. So in 1 mole of methane there will be 4 moles of hydrogen atom. So 1 mole of methane is equals to 4 mole of hydrogen. So therefore 2 moles of methane will be equal to 8 mole of hydrogen. So now what we have to do is that we have to find the mass of 8 moles of hydrogen. Now again we will put this number of moles formula. So number of moles is equals to given mass, which we have to find, upon molar mass, which is 1 for hydrogen. So therefore we are given that number of moles are 8 moles. So 8 is equals to, let's take given mass as x upon 1. So therefore x will be equal to 8 grams. This means that in 32 gram of methane there is 8 grams of hydrogen atom. So this was a very tricky question, but we have solved the question. So I hope that with all these questions you were able to understand mole concept with clarity. If still you have any doubt, then please feel free to ask in the comment box. Also watch other lectures of this chapter and stay tuned to the channel. Thank you.